Hello guys, welcome back. This is Manigandan. So today I am going to tell you about what is content security policy and what is the purpose of that one and when we have to implement that one. So before going to before going to discuss about content security policy, I would like to share information about header. So what is the purpose of header? So header means we can say which is used to transfer the information from client to server. Let me give you a small example. I have a server, I mean source A. I want to communicate with source B. At the time, source A should send some information to the server, I mean destination B, so that destination server will understand what they are trying to ask, and what are the information where that request is generated, and what they are running operating system, blah blah blah. This kind of information we can send over the header. Once that request is received to the server, then the server will respond back to this client. Depends on request, it will it will send some request code, like we can say 100, 200, 300, 400, depends on the depends on the response back to the client side. So this is the server, this is the meaning of header value. Let me give you a small example. This is the header value. For demonstration purpose, I have a domain name demo.testfile.net, which is the host name. Here we can see that the host name name is demo.testify.com, and we can see that the user agent details as well as connections, accept language. These are the information we can get using the header values. So let becomes to that main topic, content security policy. So content security policy, we can say, which is used to mitigate cross-site scripting, which is the additional layer of security. I can say, we will tell the browser what are the script and what are the source or what are the codes that browser should execute. We are content security policy. We are going to tell, and we are going to we are tell the browser, these are the source, these are the script, these are the files that browser should execute, so that this browser will aware, okay, this kind of information which is comes from that originated server, or which is comes from the legitimate server. At that time only the browser will execute. So yes, I hope you understand about the content security policy. So here the demonstrator website, http demo.testfile.com. In that request we can see the network, and under network, this is the actually currently I am in inspect element. Under inspect element we can see the details, like under network there are a couple of requests here. Once you click that network request details, then you can see that header value. Under header value, it will display that connection details, what are the protocols they are using to making the transaction, and what are the cyber suits they are running begin the transaction. And here we can see the HTTP strict transfer security. It is the additional layer security. I will tell about these technology details after some times. Here I couldn't find any content security policy implementation. If we have implement that one, definitely we will notify that one whether we have implemented or not. But in this concern, we have not implemented content security policy. There are another method, we can see that details. This is the URL securityheaders.com, which is used to display the content security policy, whether we have implemented or not. Here I am going to type that website name demo.testfire. So I am going to scan. It will take some times. After that, it will display the details. Still loading. Let's see something. Sorry about that. I think probably the URL mismatch or missing. So yeah, let me copy that another URL, test.php vulnerable scan, okay, vulnerable.com. Now I am going to make a scan. Once I click that scan, it's going to check the status. Yes, no, these are the header values are missed in the header form. Content security policy, they have not implemented X prime options, yes content type option, referral policy, permission policy. These are the additional layers security to mitigate cross-site scripting. Yes, not only for cross-site scripting, we can mitigate lot of security vulnerabilities once we have implemented this kind of header mechanism. Here we can see what is the purpose of content security policy. Yes, the content security policy is an effective measure to protect your site from cross-site scripting attacks by whitelisting source of approved content. Here please note it down that content name is by whitelisting source of approved content. If it is not approved content, that time browser will not execute. You can prevent browser from loading malicious asset. I hope you are very clear about content security policy. Content security policy, we can say, is the additional layer of security to mitigate cross-site scripting, where as a developer I am going to mention the list of value or list of source code or list of script. If it is not that is related to as I have mentioned value, that time browser will not execute anything. And this is we will intimate our browser, these are the things you have to execute, these are the things you don't execute. I hope you got idea about content security policy. If you have any doubt, please leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video.